your favourite movie?
Favourite movie is Fast and Furious.
When's the last time you went to the cinema and what did you watch?
The last time I went to cinema was 2 years ago watching Iron Man, I think. A long time ago.
How often do you go to the cinema?
After I go to cinema. Not a lot.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
I like to go to cinema because you ain't seen for a long time, friends for a long time, so you got to catch up what they've been doing, catch up one day, go to see the film together, have fun together basically. For the day.
Who do you usually go cinema with?
Go with friends go with friends, a lot of friends, or by myself.
Oh, okay. What's your favourite genre?
Favourite genre of action films, yeah.
Why is action your favourite genre?
Because in action films there's a lot of movement that are done by good actors, so a lot of fighting involved, a lot of crime, mad driving and that.
What movie?
Avatar.
When's the last time you went to the cinema and what did you watch?
The last time I went to the cinema was like a year ago, February, and I watched, that was in New York, and I watched Shutters Island.
How often do you go to the cinema?
It's on a rare occasion.
Do you enjoy going to the cinema?
I don't really like going to the cinema, but I go when it's someone's birthday or something like that, yeah.
Do you usually go to cinema with friends or family?
No, the last time I went was with a friend, yeah.
What's your favourite genre?
Action.
Why?
Because I like guns, and I've shot a couple guys in my time, so.
Once or twice every month.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
You get to see it much bigger. I like the sound effects, the atmosphere, the food, the snacks.
Who do you usually go cinema with?
Mainly friends, sometimes family.
What's your favourite genre?
It would have to be horror.
Why?
It's really intense in the cinema. Everyone's kind of panicking and screaming.
What's your favourite movie?
It'd have to be between Inception or Avatar.
What's your favourite movie?
My favourite film is probably Transformers.
When's the last time you went to the cinema? What did you watch?
Whoa. Maybe last year I went to watch 127 Hours.
How often do you go to the cinema?
Try to go like 2-3 times a week, month I mean.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
Because it's the experience, you get to... Shut up, man.
What's your favourite movie?
I have loads of favourite films, but one of them is probably Transformers.
When's the last time you went to the cinema and what did you watch?
Last time I went to cinema was probably about last year, and I went to watch 127 Hours.
How often do you go to the cinema?
Try to go 2 or 3 times a month, something like that.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
I like going to the cinema because it's the experience, you get to see these nice things and really high quality, and because I like watching films, so it's
Who
just
do you usually go cinema with?
friends, family, anyone.
What's your favourite genre and why?
Favourite genre is probably thriller, because there's like this cool aspect in it, and thrillers always have this twist which sends you away thinking, and I like to think about films, not just watch them.
How often do you go to the cinema?
Probably about once a week. Not even joking.
She's not.
What's your favourite movie?
Oh, it's a tricky one. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, that is. Oh, Johnny Depp is.
Jumanji.
That is such a good film.
I know. Oh, third one. Got to name a third one. What's your opinion?
Edward Scissorhands. Oh my God, Edward Scissorhands.
Sorry.
That is so good.
Once again, Johnny Depp.
What was the last time you went to the cinema and what did you watch?
Green Hornet last Wednesday.
What the fuck is that?
No, Green Hornet. She saw Green
The
Hornet.
Green Hornet
last
watched
Wednesday.
Last Wednesday.
Why do
You have to use punctuation,
Oh, okay.
like Cesara. God,
Why
it's
do you
so
enjoy going
good.
to the cinema?
Pardon?
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
Because I like the whole experience that you can just go into a whole new world.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you usually go to cinema with?
I actually said that in my
Friends and family.
What's your favourite genre and why?
Ooh. Adventure/action.
And why?
Why?
Because I like the whole imaginative side of things, but everyone loves to
Getting
see a bit
lost
of
in it,
action
getting
on the
lost
screen.
in it.
Getting lost in it. That's
Fast
exactly
paced.
it. And you know, when there's action, you just think, oh,
Oh.
awesome.
Like, because everyone wants to be an action hero.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you want to be
Like
action
the Green
hero?
Hornet.
I want to be an action hero. What action hero would you be? I want to be Lara Croft.
I don't know. Just
Yeah.
can't decide. There's
Oh,
too many
what
of them.
other ones
Do you know
are
what? If I had a superpower though, I'd want to have Jean Grey's in X-Men.
I would want to be invisible, like this. But I'm back.
I love a fly. What's your favourite movie?
My favourite movie would be V for Vendetta.
Okay. What's the last time you went to the cinema?
Like when Toy Story 3 was out. To watch Toy Story 3.
Okay. How often do you go to the cinema?
Not very often, really.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
It makes a film like 5 times better because nice screen and surroundings.
Who do you usually go to cinema with? Friends or family?
Mixture of both.
What's your favourite genre?
Thriller, action thriller kind of thing.
Why?
They normally have the best storyline behind them. Like they normally have the most, and you can engage with the characters more often when it has to do with that.
Okay.
Most of the time, my friends, sometimes family.
What's your favourite genre and why?
My favourite genre is either comedy or animation because I like things that make me laugh and cartoons stuff.
What's your favourite movie?
My favourite movie is called Donnie Brasco, played by Al Pacino.
When's the last time you went to the cinema and what did you watch?
Last time I went to cinema was with my girlfriend. We watched Valentine's Day 2010.
How often do you go to the cinema?
Not quite often. Whenever I usually go with my girlfriends, so whenever they want to go, I'll have to take them. So yeah.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
I like going to the back seat, to the top, got a big atmosphere, you have a nice view, and it just feels comfortable while you're with your girl.
Who do you usually go to cinema with?
Like I told you, I go with the ladies.
When's the last time you went to the cinema? What did you watch?
I went about 2 weeks ago and I saw 127 hours.
How often do you go to the cinema?
About once or twice a month.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
Because it's an experience and the atmosphere is really you can watch a film without being disturbed because it's, it's the whole sort of widescreen experience and you can see new films which haven't come out yet. And, yeah. Basically.
Okay. Who do you usually go to cinema with?
My friends or my boyfriend or anyone really.
What's your favourite genre and why?
My favourite genre is comedy or romance because they're feel-good films and they make you feel happy and yeah, I'm not really into sort of action and horror that much, so they're the other two.
What's your favourite film?
My favourite film of all time is Shawshank Redemption.
When's the last time you went to the cinema and what did you watch?
I went about 2 months ago and I went to go see a film called Devil.
How often do you go to the cinema?
About 2 to 3 months, depending on when, if there's a good film that comes out I want to see.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
Socialise. Hello, Miss Neil. To socialise and actually I take my nephews there sometimes if there's a little Disney film we want to go see.
Who do you usually go with?
Friends, family, obviously the Panami chicks I got on my line.
What's your favourite genre and why?
Definitely action and fantasy. And the reason is because I like to break and escape from the real world, and action because it's the typical boy.
What's your favourite film?
It has to be Romeo and Juliet.
When's the last time you went to the cinema and what did you watch?
Last December, watched Gulliver's Travels.
How often do you go to the cinema?
Just occasionally when I find time after work or college.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
There's a chance to unwind, there's a different scene, a chance to see your friends that you haven't been able to catch up with.
Who do you usually go cinema with?
Mainly friends, sometimes family.
What's your favourite genre and why?
Has to be comedy and action thriller because, you know, it's more memorable in terms of course there are other genres that are, but I prefer comedy and actually keeps you enticed, you know, throughout the whole entire film, and depends on the person's preference as well. And it's always been comedy and action thriller.
What's your favourite film?
I've got loads. Butterfly Effect, Freedom Writers, and American Beauty.
When's the last time you went to the cinema and what did you watch?
I went on Sunday and I watched Black Swan, which was really good, by the way.
How often do you go to the cinema?
Like every 2 weeks.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
Because I like film. I like watching films, getting involved into a different world. You know.
Who do you usually go to the cinema with?
My friends. But like if it's like a proper series of films, I go with my family because I can, It depends what it is. Like it depends what film it is, depending who I go with. Like.
What's your favourite genre and why?
Oh, I love comedy. I like rom-coms, obviously, and I like psychological thrillers. Films that make you think, and you come out the cinema and you're like, whoa, and it has an effect on you. Like it makes you change the way you view things.
So what do you expect to see in your preferred genre that you like?
What do I expect to see? Well, I expect to. In what one?
Like the genre.
In psychological thrillers.
Yeah.
Well, there's got to be like something that's major that's happened and how they're figuring it out. Like, why did it happen? Who did it? And like the stage, like there's got to be like stages they go through, and you go on the journey with them, and while they're figuring stuff out, you're figuring it out too.
Scorsese very much. My favourite Scorsese is a film called Raging Bull with Robert De Niro. Another favourite Scorsese is Mean Streets, which is also Robert De Niro. But I also like the movies of Howard Hawks very much because he did a whole, you know, he did many different styles of movies. So he did westerns, he did musicals, you know, he did comedies. Yeah, I like Howard Hawks very much.
When's the last time you went to the cinema?
The last time I went to cinema was on Sunday evening. I went to The King's Speech.
How often do you go to the cinema?
I would say probably about once a month. I'd like to go more, but I haven't got the time. I'm too busy.
Why do you enjoy going to the cinema?
Well, it's nice to watch movies in your own house. It's great, but I think that when you go to the actual cinema itself, it's a more exciting experience because there's lots of people sort of enjoying it at the same time, I think it's nice collectively with people, and you get more of an experience because everybody's there together, and you know the excitement. It's more of an exciting experience rather than just sitting in your front room, you know, with a box of popcorn. Yeah.
Who do you usually go cinema with?
My partner and friends, good friends, yeah.
What's your favourite genre and why?
Well, my favourite genre is film noir. I love film noir. I used to watch a lot of film noir with my dad. A lot of film noir is movies of the 30s, 40s. So I like the styling of them. They're black and white, normally black and white, and they're often based on detective stories, and I love detective stories, and I love Raymond Chandler, and there was quite a few film noir movies that were based on his novels. I like the characters, you know, the detectives and the femme fatale, the sort of, you know, glamorous woman who's actually kind of, you know, she's often a killer. I like all the, I like film noir.
Oh.
Yeah.